Hello, my name's Natalie and this is a short video for APCAM on self-defeating behaviour and how to manage it. I'm going to be talking about 3 things that we can do. Firstly, validating and listening. Secondly, helping children and young people to reframe their thoughts. And thirdly, writing things down. So negative automatic thinking or unhelpful thoughts or self-defeating behaviour is very common, and I'm going to attach the list of different categories of unhelpful thoughts and some examples. They are going to be really heightened during this time, I think, and they are very typical in young people and teenagers because their prefrontal cortex in their brain isn't fully developed yet. So the first thing that we need to do when it comes to these very self-defeating thoughts and behaviours is to validate them. As parents and carers, it's very easy and very tempting to want to fix things and make it better. And if they're saying things like, I'm a failure, everyone hates me, I hate my life, whatever, it's very easy to then go, oh no, that's not true, don't be ridiculous, everyone loves you, you're great. But that doesn't help them in managing their feelings. So we have to validate and we have to listen. And in Steve Peters' book, The Chimp Paradox, he talks about exercising your chimp. So the prefrontal cortex, your chimp part of your brain, he says you need to exercise it, let it out, let it express itself. So allow and listen to your child really talk about those feelings and that they are real to them. Second thing that we can do, and this is hard, and this isn't a quick fix because CBT or cognitive behaviour therapy is a long process. But what we can do is help them to try and reframe those thoughts. So firstly, we might say, well, what evidence do we have that contradicts that thought? What would you say to a friend who was in that situation you're in? We might also say, is there another way of looking at it? And for a younger child, and certainly in our house, we get a lot of, I can't do this. But we can have something called what is the growth mindset, where we can say, I can't do this yet. And if you look up online growth mindset, there's a lot of resources out there for, say, younger children on how we can get around that. So reframing the thought, get them to look at it in different ways and then help them to come up with a more positive thought to replace it. Thirdly, we can write it down and write those thoughts down before we then express them. This is particularly useful for those who have lots of negative feelings or perfectionists and those who set unrealistic expectations of themselves. So just to then recap, we've mentioned about validating those feelings, helping to reframe the thoughts, and thirdly, writing things down, writing your thoughts down clearly. Now I'm going to attach some resources and extra notes on this one, but if you do have some concerns about particular self-defeating behaviour or you'd like some more information, please get in touch. Thank you very much.